and last week I announced a major package of sanctions on the Russian shadow fleet, ramping up the pressure on Putin and protecting our critical infrastructure. And Emmanuel and I have worked very hard with many of you in recent months to bring together political and military leaders under our coalition of the willing, and I thank everybody who's been part of that. And of course, together with Friedrich and Donald, we joined Vladimir in Kyiv last weekend, not just an important symbol of solidarity and support 80 years after the end of the Second World War, and a reminder that the values that were fought for 80 years ago are precisely the same values that we are fighting for tomorrow, at the moment, in relation to Ukraine, but also an important moment to bring together, and supported by President Trump, the argument about an unconditional ceasefire, that Putin must come to the table for that unconditional ceasefire, and to issue, as we did last weekend, that ultimatum. Now, having issued that ultimatum, we must be prepared to follow through, because if Russia won't come to the negotiating table, Putin must pay the price. And I think yesterday, as already been mentioned, was further evidence that Putin is not serious about peace. Russia is dragging its feet and playing games, whilst Ukraine has shown itself to be the party of peace. And Vladimir, your leadership throughout this conflict, your leadership in fighting the Russian aggression and the resilience and courage of the Ukrainian people is, I think, something for us all to hold up, but also your leadership in the fight for peace, because it was you that put on the table some weeks ago now the unconditional ceasefire. So Ukraine is clearly the party of peace, and we all need to line up as allies to ensure that we get the ceasefire that is desperately needed and deliver sanctions if that is necessary.